You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine.
Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Thank you so much for clicking on today's Clean With Me video, and today we are going to be doing my pre-fall Clean With Me, where I do some pre-fall all-day cleaning of my home, and I am so excited to be cleaning and tackling up these spaces to bring out all of my fall decor. As you guys can see, I still have Easter and spring up. I know, it's ridiculous. We are going to actually start by taking these curtains down because we have been in this house since December of 2019, and this is the first time we have washed these curtains. So gross. They came with the house and they have all of my little 2-year-old's handprints all over them. So much stainage from him and touching it with dirty hands. So I want to throw them in the washer and get those nice and clean and sanitized.
I think it's crazy. Oh no, but I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring.
So next we're just going to kind of tidy up here in the living room so that I can tackle my couch. I know that it's due for a vacuuming underneath the cushions, and also while I was cleaning up underneath it, I noticed there was so much hair and dust underneath it. It was so gross. So we are going to clean off the couch, and then I'm going to move it and get behind it and get it nice and cleaned and vacuumed on the floor.
Get on you.
So like I said, it's really dusty and gross, and from afar it does not look too bad, but as you guys can see, there is a nice thin layer of dust and hair. So I'm going to come in here with my broom, sweep everything up, pick up these couple little toys that managed to roll under the couch that I couldn't reach, and then I'm also going to come in here and I'm going to mop the floor as well. So now we're on the rinse cycle of these curtains, and I'm going to take this opportunity to use this laundry sanitizer, which I'm absolutely loving. I did not know how to use it in the beginning, and I actually had some sweet subscribers tell me how to use it. You want to let it just kind of sit for about 16 minutes. I think I end up letting it sit longer while I tackle my hutch. But I'm going to come in here and take everything off. This hutch needs to be wiped down really, really bad. And these baskets hold all of my kids' Play-Doh and their crafts. So I want to go through and reorganize and declutter those as well. And And like I said, this hutch still has Easter and spring decor on it. I don't typically decorate for summertime very much, so I just kind of left these up. I just never got around to taking everything down. So we're going to do that now and give this poor hutch a good wipe down. I've got my little propagation leaf right here. He's kind of struggling. He's been in it for a while and nothing has sprouted yet. So I'm hoping a little bit more time with constant fresh water will help. And then, do your guys' kids love slime? I cannot stand it. My 4-year-old is obsessed with it, and so I have to put it up high when he's done playing with it because my 2-year-old gets a hold of it and then ends up in the carpet. I actually think I threw that little bottle away because I don't think he's really going to notice it. So, as you guys can see, it's got a really good layer of dust going on. I'm just going to use a multi-surface pledge that I've had for quite a while and come in here and wipe all of this down. So a funny story about this hutch is I actually bought it off of a Facebook Marketplace for about 50 bucks, and I got it from a company that buys furniture from other companies that are going out of business and kind of just selling their furniture. And the company was actually called Taipan Trading, and they had tons of amazing home decor. And I remember seeing this piece in the front of their stores. At the time when I bought this, I did not know that that's what it was, but once we got it in the house and set up, my husband immediately pointed that out. And I thought about completely sanding it down and redoing it, but ultimately I decided to just take care of the shelves because they were in some pretty rough shape, and I really wanted to just kind of keep it as is. It's kind of a fun, unique piece, and so that's why it looks kind of hammered and beat up. And now, as you guys can see, I'm going to be tackling this huge Play-Doh and my kids' crafts mess. I threw out so much Play-Doh. There were so many containers left open, tons of Play-Doh at the bottom of these baskets, just crumbled and dried up. So I really wanted to get in here and just kind of get all of the Play-Doh that still is good and just reorganize and put everything back the way it goes. So now my hutch is all clean and ready to be decorated, and this has been sitting for a while, so now I'm going to let the rest of the cycle run. And now, while that is going on, I'm going to come out here and tackle my windows. It is so hard to get the gunk and grime up on these windows from my kids and their dirty hands. A little bit right there, you guys can kind of get an idea. And then of course, you know, bird poop, because that's just how it is. So I'm just going to clean the inside first, which really, after I wiped them down, were not too bad. It appears that most of the mess and the smudges and the spit marks are all on the outside, which we will tackle after I do the inside.
Keep it calm through the night. We don't need to slow down. Take it off, give you what you need. If you stay with me, I'll have you in the dark. So shine on, don't lose your spark. Show me what you got. Let your colors burn. So take it off, give you what you need. If you stay with me, I'll have you in the dark.
So through the rest of this, I'm actually going to have to keep applying my sprayway onto my window because, as you guys can see, the sun hits this part of our house during this time of the day, and it just keeps kind of evaporating before I can even get to it. So I have to keep reapplying and wiping it down just so that I can get all of the marks and the smudges off the window.
I'll have you in the dark. Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. We're diamonds in the dust, so why can't you see it?
Now now that those windows look 10 times better, I can come over here to my piano and my entryway table and start taking down all of my spring and Easter decor. I know it is crazy to me that I still have all that stuff up, but it feels so good to get everything taken down and just having a fresh, clean slate so that I can get all of my fall decor up. And speaking of that, this actually is going live after I have already decorated. I cleaned and decorated the same day, believe it or not. And so if you guys are interested in seeing how I decorated some of these spaces, make sure you guys go over to my home decor channel. It's At Home with Hope. I have it linked down in the description box. If you are into that kind of thing, I've already started to do some fall decorating and I really love how some of these spaces turned out. There was so much dust and hair on that, so I definitely wanted to get underneath this, as you guys saw a little bit earlier. So I'm gonna have my husband just kind of help me scooch it over. I'm gonna come in here, kind of show you what I'm talking about. The baseboard needs to be wiped down and it's just got a layer of dust and hair and toys, cause mom life. So I'm gonna come in here and do the same thing like I did with my couch, give it a good sweep, and then I'm gonna give it a good mop also.
Around and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember.
So now I'm going to throw those curtains into the dryer to get them nice and dry so I can hang them up. And then I also had some clothes in the dryer before this that were here from the day before. You guys are going to get a little bit of laundry motivation while I fold just this small load of clothes, and then we'll get back to more cleaning.
You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds, and when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce.
Alright, the next area that I'm constantly needing to wipe down and is definitely due is the front door, and there's just kind of little mini mudroom bench space. It's got tons of muddy little handprints all over it. You guys kind of got a glimpse there. Lots of dust in just these tiny little crevices also. And then of course it's hard to see on camera, but my door is just covered. It is covered in dirt and handprints and scuff marks from shoes. So I just took my multi-surface spray and I just sprayed the door down, and then I'm just going to take a paper towel and wipe it all up.
Just call on me.
And then with a little YouTube magic, I will put my curtains back up now that they're dry and clean and look so much better. And now the pre-fall cleaning is pretty much all done. I do want to come into my kitchen now and just do some basic everyday cleaning, which is going to just involve cleaning off my counters, tackling the dishes in the sink, pretty much everyday, all day cleaning things. So we're going to just jump into the kitchen and get this done.
Just call on me.
We're not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away. But we're not the same. It's like we're on two sides of the Milky Way. Somehow we got used to the problems. Baby, we got used to falling. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my
Feels so good to have those dishes tackled and done. And then I'm going to just come in here and clean off the kitchen island because I've got all that water spray and it just hasn't been wiped off yet. I've also got a smell coming from the disposal. I'm assuming it's from the stuff that I washed off the dishes from the night before. We kind of had like a pungent, garlicky, oniony dinner, and so it just kind of leaves a smell in the sink. So I want to make sure that I give this sink a really good scrub down, and then I'll throw in one of my disposal pods also.
Do you agree? This is not the way it is supposed to feel. Oh, and I can see there are different paths laid out for you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a true believer, and I wanna stay true to my feelings. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my
Alright, you guys, we are in the home stretch. Everything is nice and cleaned up. The last thing I just want to tackle is coming in here and just vacuuming the floors, doing a really quick vacuum over everything. really making sure to get in every nook and cranny that this vacuum can fit in to get all of the crumbs on the floor in the kitchen, and then of course under the table because for kids. And then we will be all ready to decorate. I felt so motivated doing this video, you guys. Nothing motivates me more than getting to decorate for these fun seasons coming up, whether that's for fall, Halloween, Christmas. I really enjoy coming in here and just giving my house a really good pre-clean before I bring out all of my fun decor, because if you guys do any type of decorating, you know that it makes such a mess to bring everything out. So it makes it so much easier to look at everything you have and go through everything when you are doing it in a clean space.
We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
Alright you guys, and this is the final product. Like I said, it felt so good to have a nice clean space to pull out all of my fall decor. And if you guys are really interested in any type of fall decorating, make sure you guys go check out my channel. My first part 1 of my fall decorate with me is up, and it really is a relaxing and cozy fall vibe. I really hope you guys enjoyed this pre-fall clean with me. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below before you go, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.